Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to one of those kind of promo recap videos that we like to do come Friday nights. We like to do these guys because I think it's important to keep you guys informed kind of on a little bit of what's going on, what you guys could expect today, tomorrow, the day after that, a little bit of those sorts of updates. Dudes, if you guys enjoyed the video today, drop a thumbs up and let me know what card is surprising you the most out of the new Future Stars cards. So, we flipped a lot of cards today. These are just a couple that we still have. Just profits, looking good. Howland rolls a lot because his new card is really expensive. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm going to hit a little relist here just to gather the coins. And you guys might be wondering, where are our coins? So before 6 p.m. content today, there was a lot of panic on Van Dijk's Team of the Year. I bought two of him at 3.15 and 3.2. And I sold one at 3.46. Now he's down at 3.42. So I just kind of tossed him in my team, and I'm testing him out. We have 3 games with him. I wanted to keep you guys updated, just kind of on players that I'm trying out, things that I'm using, all that stuff. We did try out Cannavaro. Something for me is just off with him, man. I don't know what it is, but he just kept I feel like I was really vulnerable with him. So it's weird. I'm gonna have to revisit him when he gets the Moments card. I really liked this card last year. So for now, we just have an insane team. We've had a lot of sweaty games today. To any of you guys that tune into the weekly stuff, we are 10-0. A lot of sweaty games today, though. It's been tough. A lot of comebacks, a lot of stress today. So today, in terms of SBCs, guys, we did receive a Kieran Tierney card. Now, this is a very, very good card. I wanted to talk about this card with you guys. I'm not sure if I'm going to be reviewing him. I might. But looking at him, he's very good. Now, he's not as good as Robertson Team of the Year, which I've seen comparisons of. But for 250K with 81 plus packs out, if you do have a Premier League team, being high, 3-star, 94 pace, 84 dribbling, 83 defending, 88 physical, and 86 passing. I kind of like this card. I think the value is definitely there. You could think about the value for sure with the good acceleration, the good agility, the good balance, and just overall some pretty nice looking stats. So I think you guys could definitely consider this card in my eyes. If you have a Prem team, would look into it. Otherwise, the links are a little bit difficult, so you might want to just think about it if you had a Prem team. And then looking at the weekly objectives. Before we talk about any of these cards on the market, we got an Osimhen, which, guys, I'm going to tell you something that's really cool about the objective, right? This is a very good card. I've already looked at this card. I'm going to try to review it for you guys early next week. I'm going to try my best to grind for this card. I looked into it realistically. It is not challenging to get this card up to the 85. You don't have to win any games until you get to the 85 card, and then you have to start winning games, which is tough. You have to score a header in a rival's win. That's not easy. So if you're at a higher skill rating, this is hard to get. If you guys are a person that is at a low skill rating, go get this card because it's a really good card. So I like the selection here, but I wanted to tell you guys what I really enjoyed, and I think is the greater news about this Osimhen that is in objectives here is that clearly EA are going to give us another SBC card, which is a really good thing. They're going to, I think, looking at it, they're going to give us another, objectives card like Daniel James. So I think they're going to put another Daniel James kind of card through offline stuff come Monday or Tuesday. And the reason I'm pretty confident with this idea is that if you look at the promo menu, these cards are in packs for 6 days and 16 hours. So this isn't kind of a week 2 promo where these cards are only going to be packs till Monday. These cards are going to be in packs all the way until next week, which is a really good thing because it means that we probably will have another full week of SBCs and things like that, which is very good. Now, the market today, guys, a lot of the market tonight shot up like crazy. And the reason for that, which I told you guys in my upload yesterday, these cards are going to be wickedly expensive. Haaland, guys, is a 3-star striker, and the dude is 3.3 million coins. I mean, look, it's an insane card, right? And EA have gone all out. And I actually wanted to say, the players that EA chose today for the second selection, way better than the first selection. The card types, guys, the players, everything like that, all of these players are much better, in my opinion, than the first selection. I'm very into a lot of these cards. But the fact is, guys, look, this card is 3-star, and with 82 agility, it's 3 million coins. It's mad. It shows you how much hype the guy has in real life, and it's translating onto FIFA. But we've also received the Lautaro Martinez today. This guy sells in excess of 2 million coins right now. He's 2.2 mil on the market, so 2.13, very expensive, 2.08. So super duper expensive, this Lautaro Martinez. Very expensive, but also, again, kind of fits this concept of EA just went all out with these card boosts and all that kind of stuff. And they've really been boosted a ton. So let's talk about these cards. Now, the only move that I really made today, guys, was I did buy a bunch of Haaland's Inform, and I sold them at like 325. He went up a ton because people want to buy the new one, obviously, guys, and because the new one is so expensive. Usually it makes his other special cards go up. So in terms of the players we got today, this guy is very impressive to me because this is a Bundesliga center mid, Argentina links, and he's got a fantastic card. I looked at this card today and I said, wow, this guy is fantastic. He's got all 80 stats, and he's just got really good dribbling stats, really good physicals, decent defending. You give him chem styles in the regions that you would like for him. So they gave out a lot of really good cards today, including even a Tomori, who looks so good. I mean, he's down at 700K, but it's been crazy to see that these cards literally since release have just been spiraling down. They've been going down all afternoon, all night. So it's going to be interesting to see. A lot of you guys are going to wonder, Nick, are you going to be doing overnight investing or anything like that? I'm not even sure right now because the supply on these cards seems nuts, and they just continue to go down and down and down. And that's kind of like that scary spiral that sometimes you just don't want to be a part of. I guess the thing that surprises me the most today, and I wanted to say the player selection is superb. This is crazy to me, man. That Carrera, for this type of card, medium high, German center back, PSG links, is 90,000. Like, this to me is crazy. I mean, he's 90K. For a card like this, to me, it seems crazy that he's actually 90K. And he's medium high. And I think that was the thing that I thought was really cool today was that EA brought out a lot of really usable center backs in like each league or nationality. Luis Felipe is also a very, very good card. 260K, but 86 pace, medium high, 87 defending, 85 physical. I mean, this is all these cards today that they brought out. A lot of the center backs are medium high, which are really ideal work rates, for center backs. I thought those were really good. And then I think we got the mix of players that are super meta in this game. I don't know how Valverde is going to play, but just players that people are really interested in, man. I'm interested in this Valverde. For sure. This card looks awesome, man. Medium, and a dude in real life that's playing insane right now. And he's just got, overall, just an absolutely incredible card. I mean, it's a really good card. So all the boosts today from EA are really good. I mean, a lot of you guys, I think another big thing that a lot of people have been asking me about is this Sarr from Watford, because I know he's a prem right wing. For anybody that's interested in this card, I think at 420K he's really overpriced. But I would just warn you that with Traore out, guys, and also the fact that Daniel James is like a big time player that a lot of people are picking up right now, just be careful if you guys are going to go and really get yourself involved in any prem right mid. I would kind of do my best to kind of not get involved in those cards. I think with those kind of cards, guys, you're going to just be in some trouble. So try to stay away if you guys can from prem right mids. I'm not in love with the idea of those cards, guys. I really don't think that those cards are going to be the best for you for the long term. I think with Traore and SBCs like Daniel James, those are SBCs like Traore and Daniel James objectives, that those cards are going to be down in the long term. So plans that I'll do tonight, guys, most likely there's not going to be too much sell-off tomorrow. Again, this is going to be another week where we've got very expensive cards that just came out. It's going to be interesting to see if any of them rise overnight, because they've just been going down and down and down and down, guys. So I don't know at this point what is going to happen to them. What I do know is that the rest of the market, including Team of the Years, icons, things like that, are just wickedly high at the moment. People are paying just pretty mental premiums for a lot of cards right now. What I also think is a little bit interesting. Was that a 4.9? Was that a 4.6 Neymar? So what's interesting for me today is that Neymar is actually, his headliner is actually like down a little today. So there's been some really weird like market spikes up and down today on the market. So it's just something that I'm going to continue to watch. I've been using Daniel James as a super sub in Foot Champs. Really enjoying him. So yeah, and I think the coolest part about the second FFS team, guys, is that we got a lot of cards that, like Carrera that I showed you, like this Icone card. There's a lot of cards that came out that are really affordable. A lot of these cards are like super duper affordable, which I think makes them pretty unique, that you can buy a lot of these cards for super good prices that have pretty like nuts boosted cards and are super linkable. I mean, this guy links to Mbappe. This guy links to a lot of players, obviously in the League One playing for Lille. So I did really enjoy that. I thought that was good from EA. A lot of you also will be wondering, is the second team good enough to spam the 81 plus upgrades with? I think I would, because looking at the market, it is weird to say this, but based on what I'm seeing on the market, it does look like these cards are a lot more packable than the first set, just based off the supply overall of all these guys. It seems like they're a lot more packable than the first set. So something you're going to want to try out. Maybe do your luck, guys, and try out 10 of them. I haven't done even really any yet. I did 10 last week, but that's all I did. So maybe test out your luck and see how they are. This was the last card that I wanted to talk about tonight. This card really interests me out of packs because I think that, there are a lot of Brazilian left backs, but this dude is really solid. Looking at his in-games and all, he's a very, very good card. So this guy is going to interest me out of packs. I really like this selection of a player. And then, for the rest of the market, everything's doing pretty well tonight, guys. Everything is going to continue to do well. There shouldn't be too much sell-off tomorrow. And the Future Stars set 1 did rise a bit out of packs into the weekend league kind of high tonight, which is good to see, right? All these cards definitely went up a little bit. People starting to play with them, whatever they're doing, especially Emerson. This was something that I talked about all week. The only Brazilian right back in the game. This guy had to rise out of packs. So not really surprised by that. Makes a lot of sense. And so, yeah. That's going to be the video for tonight, boys. That's all we got to talk about. Not too much today, but a good set of Future Stars cards, in my opinion. And good luck to the weekend league. Good luck to the trading. Good luck to everything going on with you guys this weekend. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.